Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and on this channel we talk about all things fandom and we talk about them in a positive way. If that's something that appeals to you, you've come to the right place, and we're so happy to have you here. And today we're going to be talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania and why I think it's going to be good. Kind of breaking down that second trailer and taking a look at what works. So let's jump right into it. So this trailer leaves us with a lot of new information. Like his daughter Cassie being arrested is something new that we hadn't seen or known about. So that's a very good thing to start off with. It kind of hints that, we're going to get to see him have to deal with her being sort of a little bit like he was. And there's a lesson to be learned there, like father, like daughter, like father, like son. That type of thing plays well in movies, and I'm always there for it. Now, the one cool thing that I noticed in this trailer was that yes, we do see MODOK's face. Now, I wish I had a screen cap of that, but I do not. But a lot of people are going to be talking about how weak it looked, how messed up it looked, how this or how that. And actually, I don't think they did a really bad, horrible job. I will say this, however, there is a movie called Head of the Family that you should check out. It has some lower budget technology, and it's not the best movie in the world, but something like that really worked. It's essentially this guy who has just a head, arms, and legs, and that's it. And the effects they used in the movie were very practical and not up to Marvel Studios type of level, but I honestly think it probably does look a little better, at least in my opinion, than what we see in this movie. But then again, this could very well be just an effect used in this trailer, and we could not have seen the entire transition yet. We could be seeing something like just this stand-in spot for it, and we don't get to see the actual MODOK look until a little bit later. That is a distinct possibility also. Now, the one thing that does get me super excited about this trailer is the fight scene at the end of the trailer. We get to see Scott Lang and Kane the Conqueror fight. And how cool is that? Because I am always down to see the hero fight the villain. And if the movie trailer shows me this, then I know it's going to have an important part in the movie. It's not just going to be the hero comes up, one-shots the villain at the end, and then boom, we're done. Because that always kind of is weak to me, and I don't like that. When I'm watching a movie and the hero wins automatically, there's no threat and there's no reason for me to care or be invested. So when you get a good thing like Scott Lang getting beat up by Kane the Conqueror in the trailer, and you actually do see him getting beat up just a little bit, that makes me a little bit more excited to see where they go with this movie. Not to mention the camera angles they use in this movie are really good, apparently. The camera angles we get in this trailer actually make me very excited. This is the second trailer we've gotten for this movie, and I think it is pretty epic. I think that this movie's gonna deliver on the comedy of the original, on the comedy of the second one, because say what you like about the second one, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed Ant-Man and the Wasp. So when Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania came along, of course I was super excited about that as well. The idea to see these characters again, even though they are not the biggest Marvel property, is something that intrigues me. And yes, I am excited about the MODOK thing as well. I want to see what they can do with him and make him look cool in this movie. However, Kane the Conqueror is the main bad guy in here. And it is very obvious he is. And he is going to have a bigger impact throughout various movies. So that's something else. It's kind of intriguing to me when you get to see this villain that you know cannot really win the battle at the end. He can't win. Unless this is like Star Wars Empire Strikes Back level of stuff where it doesn't end well for Scott Lang or his family. Now, that I don't see happening because we need to be able to see Kane the Conqueror escape in the end credit scene or something like that. So I think that's what we are going to see. But this trailer moved pretty fast for me. I thought it was great. I'm not the channel that will go over the trailer with you and review it as we go. I'm not that guy. But I enjoyed this trailer a lot, and if you haven't checked it out, you definitely need to. It does have, like I said, all those really cool camera angles going this way and that way. Lots of cool things to see. The guards that he has in the quantum realm look pretty cool. And MODOK's armored look, now we know that MODOK's armored look is not something that he's going to be stuck with the whole time. He actually has a human face. Now, I have heard people saying that it looks kind of lame and it looks a little bit dumb. I've heard all this. Like I said, hold off because this may be not completely done effects yet. It's not uncommon for movie trailers to use effects that aren't quite finished just so that they can get it out there, show you something cool. It's not uncommon for them to do this and add some stuff that makes it look even cooler in the actual film. So I think that that is a direct possibility here. We may not have seen the definitive MODOK. And then people are talking about how Kang the Conqueror is blue. And a lot of people are saying, yay, they made him blue. But it's actually his suit that makes him blue. It's all of his technology that makes him blue. And I really like that they incorporated that, because it's always fun to see how they handle the different characters and how they handle the tech that these characters use. And it's cool that they can do this and make him look like he does in the comic books. I'm super excited for that myself. I like to see when they can do it and have it be comic book accurate. This movie looks like a fun little spot. Bill Murray's character seems like he's going to be all kinds of fun. Maybe even having a relationship with Janet Van Dyne while she was down there. We don't know. But, you know, it could very well be that type of thing. And we're going to get to see that play out as well. And you get this comic icon like Bill Murray. You get Paul Rudd, and you get all these people who can and have done comedy in the past, and you add them all into this movie and blend them up real nice, and that's why the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie was fun for me. The second one, it was still a fun movie, and I thought the Ant-Man movie, the original, was hilarious. One of the better Marvel movies in terms of adding a little bit more comedy to it. It didn't feel jarring at all. And I think we're going to get more of the same here, it looks like, but we're also going to get that action and that epic fight between Kang the Conqueror and Scott Lang, and I'm super excited for that. But I want to know what you guys think also. Are you excited for this movie at all? What are your takes on it? All right, so let us know what you think in the comments below. We definitely want to hear from you. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they could be a part of the conversation too. Then go ahead and hit that like button. It's free. It helps the channel, and we definitely appreciate it. Miko says we need more subscribers, and you don't want to disappoint Miko. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video we do. And at the end of the day, friends, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.